Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be answering some questions related to productivity and other miscellaneous questions. And so let's get started. So a few days ago on Instagram I've asked you guys to send any questions that you have regarding productivity and feeling motivated and stuff like that, and I got a few, so I thought I'll just answer them in this video. The first question is, sick of quarantine, can you share some tips on how to be happy and stay productive during quarantine? First of all, understand that you can't always be productive. There will be days where you feel so unmotivated, you don't want to do anything. I definitely do have some days like that. But on the other hand, I also have days where I feel extremely productive, get things done left, right, and center. So it really depends on how you look at the day and how you want to go about it. So during the times where I feel very unmotivated, what I do is I get myself up in bed and get ready. I take a shower, I would dress up like I would normally dress up for work, and obviously like just get ready and start my work. And those times I do feel a little more productive than I did before. So I highly suggest you guys to also try out getting ready like how you normally do and start your work day like you would normally do. And one other thing that also helped me was getting up every day at the same time. Just because you're quarantining, you're staying at home, doesn't mean that you also have to sleep in. So if you have a schedule that you wake up pre-quarantine, please stick to that and try it getting up at the same time like you would normally do for a work day or your school day. So once you're up, I feel like it will just be easier for you to get back to the routine. And once you start your work, most of the times we'll be getting into the zone and we will get things done. So yeah, so get ready and wake up at the same time like you would normally do. So those are the things that I follow personally and has helped me. So maybe try that and see if it works for you guys. The next question is how to schedule a optimal / efficient morning routine. So as I mentioned previously, I actually try to follow a morning routine all the time, even if I'm quarantined or even if I'm like not doing anything on the weekends. I try to wake up every day at a set time, and I always have my breakfast, and I don't skip in or I don't sleep in or anything like that. So I get up, I drink a lot of water in the morning. So I feel like once you get hydrated in the morning, it really wakes you up and just get started for the day. And one main thing that I do is the night before, I always plan my next day, so I know what to expect and I know how to go about the next day. So that really does help me. So having a plan the night before will just get me a little bit more time to like settle in and understand what I need to do or where I need to go. In this case, nowhere, but normally just understand the schedule for tomorrow or the next day. So I always plan my day the night before, and it really does help me a lot. And because I have that time than the previous night, I try to optimize it and just keep it as organized as possible, keep my day as organized as possible. So that has helped me a lot. So to put it in points, I would say get up at a set time and plan your day the night before. That really does make a difference, and you always know what to expect. What are the apps you use for your daily routine? It's not a routine as such, but there are almost like 5 apps that I use every day. That is obviously your social media. Like I use Instagram, I do use YouTube and WhatsApp, I use Gmail app, and one other thing that I use is Google. I do use Google a lot. Like in my frequents, I do use Spotify also. So 6 apps. So WhatsApp obviously for conversation and communication, and social media I have to use because of 1, leisure, and 2, also my job requires like me to be active on social media and like just work on that. So that I do. And Gmail to check my mails, and YouTube to catch up on things during lunch or something, and Spotify because I like to listen to music. There's a lot of good music out there. So I don't use any productive apps on a daily routine. One thing that I use is definitely reminders. I do use reminders all the time. I have mentioned this in my previous videos also. Reminders I use every single day. It helps me a lot. So definitely check that video out. I will link it here and you can check that out. The next question is, how do you plan for your day or week in order to be in a routine or a schedule format? I actually don't plan my week. I feel like my week, if I plan my week, it will be so restricting for me. So I'll only plan like 2 days of the week. And how I do is to obviously use calendar. I use my calendar app all the time. Like helps me to see the schedule visually. If there's so much going on in my head with a lot of things happening for one particular project that I'm working on, I always try to write it down in paper, share my thoughts and put it into the notebook, and I do that all the time. And yeah, that really helps me to organize things that I have to do in order of priority, pretty efficient format. So I do that. I kind of want to try planning a week, but honestly there's not a lot going on right now with this quarantine and whole social distancing and stuff, so I kind of have nothing to plan for the week. It's literally just work and YouTube and minor things. So not much, but maybe once we go back to normal, I would like to see how planning a week works, because I have never tried it. And if you have, comment down below, let me know how it is and what would you suggest to plan your week and organize your week. So any suggestions on creating your own website? I actually tried creating my own website when I first started out blogging. I personally don't think buying a website is a good idea in the beginning itself. I would say try out the free versions of WordPress, Blogspot, and just see how the UX is. And once you are really sure that you want to do this, then purchase a domain, because if not, it's not really worth it. And I personally don't think having that watermark in the URL is going to devalue your website. Unless you're serious about it and you want to monetize whatever you're doing in the website, yes, go ahead and buy a domain. But other than that, free website works just fine. I worked on a free website and it was perfectly fine. There are a lot of themes available in WordPress, and I've not tried Blogspot. I have to tell you WordPress. There are a lot of themes available for whatever it is, be it e-commerce, be it your lifestyle blogging or food blogging, anything. It's there, it's pretty nice. So I would definitely suggest WordPress, Blogspot. But if you wanna again go on a more templatized manner, try out Wix. I also tried that, but it was a little too complicated for me to understand, so it was not as user-friendly as WordPress. But definitely Wix is one of the options, so try that. I have not personally tried any coding, so I don't know about that factor. But yeah, these three platforms, you can definitely check it out if you haven't already. That should help you a lot. And yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found this helpful. If you thought it was a little repetitive, I'm really sorry, but if you did like it, then give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because there could be more videos this month, and I would love to have you guys back on this channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe.